Hi, I'm Don Dyer with the Alaska Moose Federation, and I'm grateful that you're spending just a few minutes of your valuable time to hear our story and what the Moose Federation is about. We were founded in 2002, and we are a 501c3 charity in good standing with the IRS. We went under new management in 2015, and we refocused our programs on specifically roadkill, salvage, and on habitat improvement. People ask me all the time what areas the Moose Federation works in. Number one, we work in the municipality of Anchorage. We work on the Kenai Peninsula and cover almost all of it. We cover the entire Matsu Valley, and then we also cover Fairbanks. That equates to 533,000 Alaskan residents, almost 74% of Alaska's population. We've refocused the company mainly on roadkill salvage. We're lean, we're efficient, and we're automated. We have 6 trucks, we have 8 drivers, and we love what we do. In September of 2015, we engaged in a contract with the Alaska Department of Transportation to pick up roadkill moose. That contract ended in February of 2017. During that time, we responded to calls to pick up roadkill moose and other animals 24/7. We had a 100% response rate to all of the calls that we received. We responded in all weather conditions at all hours, and we're proud of our record and our response rate. In all, we serviced 118 collisions. We picked up 1,132 animals. 31 of those went to trappers and to dumps because they were non-salvageable, and 1,101 were delivered to charities and to salvage groups and families for food. So people ask me what the value is of having the Moose Federation pick up roadkill moose rather than having salvage teams and charities pick them up as they have been done in years past. I'll tell you what the value is. The number one value is that we return law enforcement to service quickly so that they can focus on fighting real crime rather than babysitting a dead moose.
So we got a call about 10 o'clock at night, and our youngest was just a baby, and then these two were little. It was a school night, so they were already in bed, and it was very cold outside, so we had to drag everybody out of bed, stick them in the truck, drive about 10 miles out KGB, until we found where the moose is located by flare.
We also free up dispatcher time. By using the Alaska Moose Federation, dispatchers only have to make one call to get somebody out there to pick up that moose. Then, while we're en route, they can call at their leisure to find a charity for us to deliver a roadkill moose to.
Second moose experience, I got the phone call from the troopers. They said they had a moose for me, and so I kind of tried to mentally prepare, okay, here we go again. And then they told me, a gentleman from the Moose Federation is going to give you a call. They're actually going to bring the moose right to you. And it was like Christmas Day. They're going to deliver it to us?
It's a lot easier to find somebody to take a moose at 3 o'clock in the morning in February than it is to find somebody to go out and get a moose at 3 o'clock in the morning in February. That's where our value is. We save dispatcher time and we save officer time. The Moose Federation systems and trucks are efficient. When we show up at a scene, we average 8 minutes, actually a little under 8 minutes picking up a moose. In the old model, a roadkill salvage team butchers the moose many times right on the side of the road. They can be there for up to 2 hours. Many times they're in a high traffic area where it obligates a state trooper or a police officer to stay and guard that salvage team from traffic. The Moose Federation, again, is there. We pick it up and we're gone lickety-split. When the Moose Federation is called and the officer knows that we're on our way, all they have to do is drop a flare and they know that we'll be there to pick those moose up. The other value that the Moose Federation delivers is that we gather real-time accident data at the scene of the accident. That data is collected and delivered to not only the Department of Transportation, the Department of Public Safety, but also to the Department of Fish and Game. They use that data to figure out moose movements, to figure out why they're crossing roads, and they do all kinds of analysis on this. They actually used this data to justify getting a $485,000 grant in 2016 to do further moose studies. The other big benefit is to the charities and the Roadkill salvage teams. We deliver their food efficiently. We deliver it directly to whatever their processing site is. It can be their garage, their airplane hangar, or right in their driveway.
And not only did you guys deliver it to us, but you pulled it right up to the garage door. I mean, there was just absolutely, it couldn't have been easier. And then it was right there for us. We didn't have to uproot the kids, and we were able to start processing right away.
What that does is that allows the salvage teams, rather than spending their energy and their resources going out and picking up a moose and wearing themselves and their equipment out doing that, they can be at home preparing their processing area and getting it perfect while we're in the process of picking up and delivering the moose. That improves food safety and just gives them the ability to make a better product. Also, many of the Roadkill salvage teams and charities deliver part of their moose to charities like Beans Cafe, the Downtown Soup Kitchen, and other charities that feed the homeless. For the 1,101 moose that we delivered, we have a very good track record with the people that we've delivered to. You can go to our Facebook page and see the review area with all the happy reviews that we've gotten.
I think it's a very valuable service. It allows people to have access to the meat. The meat's not going to go to waste, potentially, and it's a lot safer than your average Joe just pulling up on the side of the road and trying to get out and navigate a busy road, a lot of times in the dark, because that's when these guys are out. They're out in early morning or late at night, and so it's definitely a safety issue as well.
Since we started the Roadkill salvage program in September of 2015, our Facebook likes have gone from 1,118 to over 5,300 today. There's a significant human impact for every moose that we're able to salvage and deliver. In fact, we surveyed all of our charities and we found out that one moose delivered equals 1,258 meals. We define a meal as 1 quarter-pound hamburger. And the fiscal impact, the ROI, the return on investment, to the state of Alaska and to the taxpayers and the residents of Alaska is that every one of those meals or every one of those quarter-pound hamburgers only cost 22 cents. Just for a point of reference, a school meal in the Matsu School District costs $3.70. And in Anchorage, it's almost $5. So this is a great value compared with other government spending. So when you think about the program impact to families of 1,101 moose, it impacted 4,247 families, fed 21,095 people at just under 3 meals per week for 19 weeks. That's just about 1.2 million meals fed. So then we asked the people taking the survey, did you donate any portion of that meat to charities or homeless shelters? And actually 153 said yes, and that was 36,000 pounds of meat delivered to those homeless shelters. So the entire program impact to both families and charities, being 1.2 million meals to families, 146,000 meals to charities and homeless shelters. That's a total of meals of just under 1.4 million meals. That was a total of $300,000. You get 22 cents per meal. That's a great value and a great return of investment for the taxpayers' money. So after the contract ended in February of 2017, many people assumed that the Alaska Moose Federation was out of business. Well, I'm here to tell you it's anything but out of business. There are many people who love the Moose Federation because of the service that we provide, and they value our service. And they've been generous with their donations, and we're very grateful for that. We've also started a membership program now, and members of the Moose Federation are also salvage team members. And the way that program works is with their membership fee of $100 for salvage team members, we deliver their moose for 12 months, 24/7, regardless of what the conditions are. If you have any question about our Salvage team membership, you can go to the Alaska Moose Federation webpage at alaskamoosefederation.org, or you can go to our Facebook page and link over to our webpage, and just go to the membership link on our page. If you wonder about the effectiveness of the Alaska Moose Federation's delivery service over the last 3 years, look at our review section on our Facebook page and see what people have to say about our delivery. So if you just want to donate to the Alaska Moose Federation, you can go to our Facebook page or our web page and click on the donate button. It's real easy. You can use PayPal or you can use credit card. You can also mail a check to our address that's listed on our web page. Again, I'd like to express my appreciation for the support of the Alaska Moose Federation by the public and to the public agencies that participated with us in the contract for picking up roadkill moose. I'd especially like to express my appreciation to all of the volunteer drivers that have worked so tirelessly and under many nights, long nights of trying conditions to pick up those moose faithfully and deliver them to people and serve the public. We love what we do, and thank you.